We've all been, taking people's points in and out. So if there's something that we missed earlier in anything that you guys thought that might be like a good conversation, feel free to copy and paste, retype it in. We're not going to scroll up the chat to look it up. The chat's been going crazy. So yeah, to see if there's anything you want to talk about, like for example male gaze, sexual harassment in the workplace, in gaming industries, obviously fandoms. Probably not talk about too much about fandoms because we'll cover them anyway with each new episode. And then obviously Puppy Eric's tweet about toxic positivity and you should stream, that concept of that stupid advice.
So Sax, yes, this is a still from Junji Ito's Uzumaki, which if you don't know Junji Ito is amazing. And this is from Tomie. So that's what those are from. They're actually rugs. I got rugs and I just put them up instead of posters or something.
Yeah,
Junji Ito was actually supposed to be working on Silent Hills.
Can you not say that, please? Because it makes me cry.
I know. But yeah, if you guys now I do want to say something. All right, If you have feedback, say it to my face. Don't be a pussy. Say it to my face.
What he means is you can private message either of us, it's fine. Or like one of our mods.
Yeah, you can. Okay, so yeah.
In case you guys don't know, that was a joke. That was a joke. In case no one figured that out.
So yeah, if you guys do have feedback, feel free to message us privately.
Or any of our mods.
You can do it. We'll figure out a way for you to do it anonymously too, if you want to. If you don't want to be associated with it,
that's okay.
We'll find a third party that you can send it to, and they'll give it to us. But let's see. Cass said, "What's your opinion of IRL friends coming into chat and pretending like the rules don't apply to them?" Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh.
So yeah, that happened to Cass. My opinion on that is, it's your stream. If they're your friends, just you treat them like anyone else, right? It might be easier or harder depending on the situation to have that conversation with them since they're your friends. But like, it's your stream, it's your house, your rules. You know what I mean? And it's ultimately a sign of disrespect if they're not willing to follow your rules in your house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, Pretzel, how many of your friends come watch your streams? Or
friends?
Or personal people besides your wife?
Just my wife. That's it.
Because for me, I've got what do you got? 1, 2, 4. But they're pretty good. Like Great Hat, he just says hi. He just writes ooh, and then he might I don't know, just ask when I was playing Hollow Knight, he asked me for tips or something and that. But he's fine. Demon Llama Demon Llama was actually when we talked about Nier Automata one time. He was like, just talking about how great the game is, just to someone else to convince him that it's a good game to play. My other friend, she was what was she doing? She was kind of actually, I won't talk about what she's saying in the chat. It was a bit inappropriate. And then my other friend, he usually just asks me, "What am I doing this weekend?" And he's just like, it's kind of like weird conversations because it's kind of like I'm talking about game stuff to some people, and then he just comes like, "Or do you want to do this?" And I was like, "Yeah, no worries." He's like, "All right, cool," and then he just goes away. But he still watches a little bit. So, I'm lucky that my friends are very supportive and they understand. Oh yeah, go for a Jarvis. Go see your feedback. But yeah, I've got 4 of my friends watch my streams. 2 of them watch it quite a lot. The other 2 watch it once in a while. But yeah, I guess this is cast. Yeah, set the boundaries. Like, it's still your house. I remember Aussie Gamer had to deal with some. One of his viewers' friends used to come in the channel. It used to just be really annoying, and Aussie's like, "Look, ban or go away." So don't be afraid, man, to put the foot down. Have a they're your friends. They'll listen. If they're an actual real friend, they'll listen. They'll listen. If they're not a real friend, then you don't want them in your life. Trust me. So what? Perhaps whack the articles being on screen rather than in the chat. The only issue with that Jarvis is I'm not tech savvy, and 2, you have no idea how hard it was to get Pretzel on the screen. So basically, I'm capturing Google Chrome browser to show Pretzel on there, and if I change the picture to something else, it'll show what I'm looking at as opposed to Pretzel. So it's just It's yeah, like Jarvis. I totally would agree. It looked awesome. I was going
Yeah.
to put in the Discord channel. Yes, absolutely. We can actually just put the show notes in there. It's got the links on there, so it's all
Yeah,
good.
if you want. Negative. Where should you start with Junji Ito? Uzumaki. I'll spell it out.
Jura, if you need some help messaging, yeah, sure, that'd be awesome, Jura. Thank you, that'd be awesome.
Uzumaki. You can also start with Gyo as well.
Gyo.
And then I'm trying to think of the other ones.
I like Class of Dissolving Children's really short.
Yeah.
Enigma Aromatic Fault is in the Gyo book.
Yeah, it is. And then also
and Fragments of Horror and
as a short story,
actually,
this is the most famous one, the Enigma of
fucking puppy. I like Gyo, but I like to stop. Proud Aussie, go to bed, man. It's late.
I hate you, Poppy.
So the first question you ask yourself is: do you want a full story, or do you want short stories? Which one do you want? So also no, Proud Aussie goes to bed at 12:48 according to my clock, so he's like 10 minutes past. So Uzumaki, Gyo, and Tomei is like an actual full storyline that spans over like 250, 300 pages. Whereas like Fragments of Horror, Shiver, they've got like full short stories. So like the horror story itself lasts for like 30 pages to 40. So that's the first question I asked. Do you want a long story or do you want short stories? There you go. That's
also, don't watch the anime. It's terrible.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
It's an absolute. It's not good. It's not good. Don't even bother watching it. Just read it. You can find them online, or buy them hardback.
Yeah, you can go to the stop over there and and then stop by to get the other comics.
What about? I haven't seen the live action Uzumaki.
What are your favorite body horror films? I wonder which one's that, Pretzel. It's probably Tetsuo the Iron Man. You look like the kind of guy who likes Tetsuo.
Am I supposed to answer this seriously?
I don't know.
Tetsuo Iron Man, The Fly, Society. What else? Existence. What other ones are there? Videodrome. Pretty much anything Cronenberg. There you go. There's some starters for you.
Oh my god! I need this Q&A. It's just gonna be getting trolled. I hope Nomura starts writing horror. I want to see horror when no one dies.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's true.
The real horror is they don't get ice. They don't get ice cream at the end.
Yeah.
On the beach. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Any other? Oh no, it's Prowsy. Have a good night. Thanks for staying by. I appreciate it. No, you're always a good person, Prowsy. The real horror is the writing. Yeah, tell me about it. Quick criticism: don't get up from your chair. Chair ruins your awesome aesthetic you have going for you.
Okay.
All right, don't leave.
Tell Poppy to stop making bad jokes. Yes, we did see your feedback.
I'll just quickly say, and thank you to DJ Arrow for the follow as well. Django Jeff for the host, Tom the Unseen for the host, Jean Svart with the host, and Hippie Meg for the follow. Guys, we won Pretzel's wife on this channel. Damn, we got him. Is that it? I think no one else is in there.
But yeah, any questions about anything we talked about? Again, feedback, feel free.
No, Poppy, that joke you said was way more funny than all the you laugh, you lose stuff we had to watch. That I had to, endure.
Very true.
But yeah, any feedback or like anything else on to it? Fortnite God Fox and the Blue Ninja. Hell
hey,
yeah.
Fox, what did you think of the Gamescom?
Waste of time. I'm glad I didn't watch it.
Yeah, there you go.
It's just like I'm so sick of hype. Stop it. Stop.
You didn't get hyped about them showing a title for Dragon Age 4?
No.
Oh man,
it's a fucking title. I knew they were gonna make it. Who cares?
Love playing with your headphone.
I did love
the
I did love the Luigi board. It was the best. Holy shit, they gave awards for the trailers? What? Let's play with your headphones, Pretzel. Ooh.
Sorry.
Hey, my video is good. Yeah, this Alex Jones. This is a low bloke. He's an idiot. Dragon Age 4 has been over for years. I know it looks like sax. Like, it's just so stupid. But yeah, no, I'm glad I didn't watch it. But I'm looking forward to that Walking Dead bridge construction game. It looks awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's going to be... I mean, it's either that or Bug Snacks for Game of the Year, right?
Yeah, well, Bugsnax will be Game of the Year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe we just have the theme song as Kira Kira Benito's.
Kira Benito doing the theme song to Bridge Constructor, Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Kind of zombie, kind of man. Construct the bridge with sticks and shit.
Oh my god. Podcast should be... Dude, if Kira Kira Benito could do an outro song, that'd be my dream come true. Bridge Simulator, I know. Oh, Joey, you didn't come on the stream earlier, but so a guy come to my stream and was like, have you played Medieval Bridge Constructor? And I was like, no. And I was like, oh, can you play it on stream? And I was just like, I was like, all right, $100 and you got to finish Hunt down and then I'll play it. Deal? He's like, no deal. I was like, all right, then don't tell me what to play then, idiot. Have a good night. No, it's Sammy B. Thanks for joining in. Really good discussion.
Nice, cool. Sammy. Have a good one.
Sammy's pretty tough, so she said good discussion. It's not bad. Kind of zombie, kind of man. Build a bridge with our bare hands. Should have a guest episode for a few weeks. Yeah, we can have a guest. Who asked?
Yeah, but only if they're actually going to talk about things.
Yeah. Like, maybe would all right, if we had a guest, would you preemptively tell them what the topics are going to be? Or would you keep it a surprise?
I would just share the show notes. It wouldn't be a surprise, probably.
Okay.
Unless you want it to be a surprise.
You have to talk about it before. What? Got to give them time. Oh, okay. Sorry, Joe. All right. No, you're all right. I just thought like it just. I like kind of surprising people. We go. I wasn't expecting much due to COVID, but I'm sick and tired of people thinking they're getting what they want when they used to do it. It's just so constantly looking. Yeah, exactly. Also, who asked you to play that? Play what? Sorry. Oh, some random guy just came to my stream, just asked me to play. I never heard of him. I don't even know what his name was, like Big Boy or some shit. The 50. Yeah, just some random guy. I got a feeling he's been in my channel before, but I just don't remember.
Oh, the one thing that we were going to talk about, but we
just
didn't
Spirit
get to
Pharaoh
today, 'cause
duo.
we kind of went because we kind of went over is like an underrated game that we want to highlight.
Oh my god! Oh, that was oh shit.
That's all right. We kind of ran long today. That's fine.
Yeah.
We can integrate it in next time. No, it's fine. But I don't know if you guys would be interested in that, where we each just pick an underrated game that we want to highlight. But that's something we could do. Where you discuss a topic that you don't agree on.
Yeah, Donnie Darko's the best movie ever.
No, absolutely not. But
I know Joey banned someone.
We would have to do it as game related, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it had to be game related.
Duo ban someone? Oh, well, congratulations on your first ban.
I feel like I feel like I'm not doing my stream right if I don't ban someone in a stream.
I know, yeah. Biggest underrated Witcher 3. Yes. Absolutely.
We had like that I had that self promo that came like, oh, come check out my channel or whatever, and I was like, you haven't said anything, you haven't even said hello, so why would I check out your channel? And like the bio was
not only that, but they posted the entire VOD. They posted a link to the entire VOD.
Yeah. Do you ever feel bad for banning? Are you serious, Cass? Cass, come on, man. No. Please tell me, are you being satirical right now?
Absolutely not.
Fuck, no way, man. No, I
never feel bad about it.
I enjoy it.
Take control. It's your stream. Take control of it.
Nah, man. If they're a dickhead, they're a dickhead. I've been way more ruthless since January. Since Bayonetta, when Sammy B. So what's it called? I remember this guy that used to watch my stream. He's from Adelaide and he was very inconsistent. Sometimes it was okay and sometimes it was annoying. And that day he was being really annoying, and I was playing Bayonetta. I was like really focusing on trying to kill the secret boss because he was insanely hard. He brings in a friend, and his friend was just being talking absolute shit, and like I just felt uncomfortable. I was just like, "What the fuck are you guys like?" And I was just like, "What are you guys doing?" And like my chat was like relatively active, and then they just went silent when these two fuckers came in. And then I remember Sammy B just writing, "You guys killed the vibe." And like at that stage, I was like, "You know what? Fuck these guys." I just went ban and ban, bing bong. That guy messaged me and said, "You're a fuckhead," like trying to like argue with me and shit. And I was just like, after that, I just felt relief. Like I was like, I just realized I got complete control over this. So Cass, never feel bad for banning people.
No, I had an incident where it was someone that was a somewhat regular viewer, raider, and stuff like that. And as a joke, I was talking about uh, basically like how like people were getting ups and arms about like Tifa's boobs not being bigger and like the remake and shit like that.
What?
And they decided to take the serious side of that argument, and it basically devolved into them being transphobic. You know what I mean? And so I had to make the decision. You know what? It doesn't matter. You know what? Like that kind of attitude and those kind of opinions are just not welcome here. So I just banned them.
Yeah.
And fuck them. You know what I mean? Like it's your community. You have control over it. It's there's a reason that you don't need. There's no like arbitration for bans, right? There's no like court to like argue bans and shit like that, right? So it's your stream. If they're not contributing in a way that helps you enjoy it and helps other people enjoy it, and you've tried within reason to remedy it, right? Or if you don't see any other remedy other than ban, don't feel bad about banning. Fuck them.
Yeah.
There's so many viewers out there.
They're all streaming as well.
It's not worth it.
So this is Cass, my first ever subscriber. He doesn't watch my streams anymore because he was being semi creepy to one of the females of my stream, and I could just tell one of his Dr. Phil's advice he redeemed was like, "What should I do? I want to cheat on my wife," and like I could just see the signs there that he had like this like misconception of like he's clearly unhappy in an unhappy relationship with his wife or whatever, and he's just flirting with girls on my stream. And then also like he was just kind of like trash talking me. He was really ungrateful for something else he did. I just said you're an ungrateful cunt to him. Anyway, long story short, I remember later someone redeemed a haiku. I did the haiku. He said it was bad, and I was like, you know what? Like I'm sick. Like you don't say anything useful. Have a timeout. When you grow up, come back. He hasn't come back since. That was my first ever sub. So fuck him. Got rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
Killer Legs, how you doing? Welcome back. Haven't seen you in a while. Do you use the timeout feature? Well, Melodor, because he was my first ever sub, I did the timeout, but he worked it out that him and I just don't get along anymore.
I know on my stream we'll time out people if it's not something that's instantly bannable. So if people are like emote spamming or being random, we give them a chance and we just kind of say, hey, you know, have a conversation. Like if I ask a question and they're not really responding, but they're just being random and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I timed someone out last stream because like they like kept saying like ooh and shit like that. And even like I was kind of like half joking. I was like, okay, you know, this is your final warning. No more ooh. And they did it anyways. And so I timed them out for 10 minutes. Like it's like somewhat of a joke, but at the same time, it's like I need like some contribution here. You know what I mean? Stop it. I see what you guys are doing. No. But like just saying ooh or adding it on the no, like just like they would say ooh and I'd be like no more oohs, and then they kept doing it. And even like when I said like, okay, this is your final warning, I'm going to time you out if you ooh again, and I did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's somewhat joking and stuff, but we do it for people that are just like saying random things to be random and attention seeking and stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff that's like, if it's not instantly bannable, but it's like, okay, well, we need to kind of do a little check. You know what I mean? Like you are interacting with us in a way that's not constructive and not really.
Love the ASCII art there. It looks like sax. Love it.
Yes.
I'm actually a big fan of ASCII art. It's like I actually like crave it.
But like, yeah, it's a matter of like it's your community. It's a matter of like there's been instances too where, for example, someone has like self promoted, and it's but not like blatant self promotion, just kind of like it's obvious that they don't know the Twitch etiquette, right?
Yeah.
And that's not even worth a timeout sometimes or a ban, right? It's what I'll do is I will or Mocha will message them privately and just be like, hey, you know, you might be new here, you might be new to Twitch, just letting you know this can come off as self promotion. Some people don't take it lightly. Some people will be mean about it or whatever, like Fox. And you know, that's an example of where like even a timeout isn't necessary. You know what I mean? But it's I bans we usually timeouts are usually for people that are established that are making mistakes. Bans are for people that aren't established and are fucking up, and we just don't. It's just like it's an easy decision. Do I want this person in my community or not?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like my first ever sub, I haven't banned or timed him out. I timed him out. He hasn't come back. If he came back and apologized and realized that he was being a bit of a dick, I'd say, yeah, fine, I'll take you back. Obviously, but then obviously next time if he does it again, he's gone. And then like another viewer I had, he was trying to start shit with Aussie, because he was super opinionated like me, but he was like very aggressive. Like you guys think I'm aggressive. This guy was like violently aggressive, and like he was just going to Aussie's stream and like calling him an idiot and shit like that. And I remember just he came to my channel and just wrote this paragraph, and like I beat a boss guy or some shit, so the chat was scrolling up, and I saw a shitty comment. I was like, I'm ignoring that. I'm not reading that shit out. Like it was just immature. And then he did the scroll up and read it, and I was like, and I scroll up and I was like, oh great. And I looked, I was like, dude, don't do that shit. Like Aussie likes what he likes. I like what I hate that saying. Like what you like. I hate it. You know, he enjoys what he enjoys. I play what I like to play. I like to have debates. He probably doesn't. But like, don't enforce your beliefs on him. There's a correct way of having discussion. You're not doing the correct way. You're just being aggressive and violent. And honestly, like, you make me feel uncomfortable sometimes with some of the shit you say. And I even said it to him, I was like, please just get out. And he was all right, and he just left. And he came back again, like maybe later that stream, because I basically said, look, that guy's like been making me feel uncomfortable for a long time, because he was just like, I could tell his personal life, he was suffering from something, like either PTSD or something. So just the way he taught, you could just tell he was just a time bomb ready to like just fucking write a paragraph of text saying what a wanker you are or whatever. And yeah, so when he came back, I was like, oh, is that what you think of me? I was like, yep, that's what I think about you. So either change or just leave, because like we're not going to get along anymore. And like that hurt, because he was one of my he was a subscriber that he really liked watching me. He subscribed like maybe after like a week of getting to know me, and he really liked my opinions. Like he liked that we could have conversations, but he was just so aggressive about it. He was just like he was like, I'd say he's like it wasn't a discussion. It was just like he was being very militant about everything he said. I know you guys make fun of me saying I'm militant. This guy was like made me look like a saint. This guy made me look like a kumbaya streamer. Yeah, that game's great. I love that game. That game's great. Like that's what he made me look like. That's how nice he was. Melendor said, "What do you think about shoutouts?" Oh fuck, Melendor, I can't stand. I actually can't stand it. That's why I don't. I do it like once a fortnight. I might have like a moment like, I love this. I'm just going, let's just go. These guys, they're all cool. But like, I actually fucking hate going to a stream and it's just like, oh, you're here. Shout them out. 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 It's just like, it just ruins the flow of the stream. Like, I'm there just to watch the person. The only people I want to shout out is Papiero, because he's a partner streamer and I'm trying to get that partner too. He's turned it off again on his stream. I don't know why he does that. It's embarrassing.
Yeah. I didn't know that was an option, that you could turn off your partner tick.
Yeah, it's just humiliating. But like, it to me, it just ruins the flow of the stream. And like, I can't even tell what that is. Looks like sax. But like, I like, it was like maybe 3 months in when people kept getting shouted out. I was like, who honestly clicked on my name and went, I'm gonna check out this channel. And like, I don't like just people saying shout out this guy, shout out this guy. Like, be specific. I should tell people who shout me out and be like, please warn people my channel's R18. Because like, if you're like a happy-go-lucky streamer and then you come to my stream, I'm a fucking slap in the face, or maybe even a punch in the dick. Like, warn people, because like I'm not for everybody. I'm just gonna be me. And like, people have said I'm an acquired taste. Some people really like me straight away. Some people didn't like me at first and then came around to realize I'm awesome, or excellent at what I do. And there's other people who just don't like me straight off the bat, who blocked me on Twitter, um, and or didn't like when I squatted on stream. So yeah, like I just don't like shout outs in general. Like I said, I feel like it should be contextual. There has to be context behind it.
I think it's not even so much context. I think context helps with it. So I only shout people out if I actually. So raids are one thing, but also like I want to be able to give people a reason to follow them. So in other words, if I shout, like if Fox, you come in and I decide to shout you out, I can actually talk about why I like you in
Yeah.
your streams.
So why
It's
do
a
you like
very
me?
short. It's a very short list, but I can rattle it off, right?
Oh,
Um,
Crozzer Man, thanks for
I
the resub. Sorry, man. Thanks so much for the
no,
resub. Have you been in Crozzer Man? I haven't seen you in a while.
but I think that shout outs should be curated. Otherwise, if you shout out everyone and you don't give a reason for why people should actually follow it, how is it any different than a self promo channel in
Like,
a
it's
Discord?
a follow for follow or whatever.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
oh,
Like, I think that you should have some curation to it. You know what I mean? There's a reason why I don't have a self promo channel in my Discord.
yeah,
It's because
I'm
I pick the people that I want to promote because I have watched them and I can tell you I like their content. I think you guys will like it too.
yeah.
And I can give a specific reason, you know?
What Java
Um,
said there. I want my shout outs to mean something, not just be generic. I want people to think my opinion has value and not just empty. Exactly, 100%.
right. If
Um,
everyone gets a shout out, then why should I follow Fox over some person who just started streaming who averages 0.5 viewers?
yeah, exactly. It just,
Right. If everyone gets the same shout out.
yeah.
But like, yeah. Oh, Pretzel's first time seeing my stream, he walked. Oh yeah, that was a great time. That was a great story.
Yeah, and like,
Like fucking
oh, that was a good day. But yeah, like, like, why do you think people ask me for my opinions on games? Because they know I play a lot of games. They know I criticize games. They know I analyze games to the T. They know I look at this and that. So my opinion, actually, people want me to like a game or not like a game. I'm gonna get to a stage eventually. Like, reviewers will probably want me to, probably be like, oh, can you They're probably just trying to, like, Ubisoft might slip me a $50 bill to like give them a good review. And I'm like, no, sorry, dude. If your game's good, like Watch Dogs 2, I'll give it a good review. If it's shit, like all the other shit you make, then no. Also average. I shouldn't say shit. It's average. The games are very average. I'm doing good, bro. I've just been working late. That's okay. No worries, Cruzzer, man. I know your time schedule's all good, man. So don't stress about it. But appreciate you coming by. So like, and this is the same with my standards for streaming. Like, I subscribe to the people I like and can afford, because like there are a few
mhm.
people I would like to extra subscribe to, but I just can't. I'm already pushing 19 subs a month. That's not too many. Like, I wish I only had 4. I really wish. Um,
Mhm.
and but yeah, I want my worst. This goes back to what Donald Trump said. Your yeses mean nothing if you can't say no. So if you just say yes to everything, who are you? You're just
Mhm.
you're just a follower, effectively. Um, you're not an entity that has its own ideals and beliefs. So yeah, that's why, like, and like when I say shout out, at least I like to try and explain why I like the channel. I don't like to say he's cool or awesome. I like to try and like just be a bit more specific, just so that even the streamer that watches me, if that person might be listening, for example, say like you're sub to 33 people, Kai. Like, oh my god, jeez, I thought 19 was too many. 33, that's insane. Like for example, say someone like, I feel that one heavy. I'm sub to 50. 50 people's not too bad. You're better than me. Um, but yeah, so for example, like, let's just shout out Trixie, all right? Trixie, awesome arts and crafts streamer. She's honestly like one of the best cross stitches out there, and she's really knowledgeable. So if you actually need help getting started, she'll fucking tell you how to do it. And she's not and she's happy to have a conversation about anything. And like, she's,
Hey,
And like that's
Very soothing and relaxing
oh,
voice
Hannah,
too.
I try and surprise the voice later because the voice is the best bit of the stream.
Hmm.
But yeah, so like that's something specific. So if you're into arts and crafts, if you like a good voice, if you like to have conversations, there you go. That's three things that you might enjoy about that person's content. So,
Hmm.
so like to me, that's like something more specific. Whereas if I just say, "Oh, go check her out, she's awesome," but like everyone's awesome because the positivity. Well, everyone's awesome. Everyone's fucking awesome.
Hmm. Cass asked a question: how do you approach unmodding someone without them getting super butthurt, even though it's not personal? You just want people who are there and who are not doing modding. Tell them that. I told people that. I've unmodded people and said, you know, you just be honest with them and tell them that. You know what I mean? Like, just say, you're not around as often, and I understand you're busy, or you've got other things going on. I want to
It's not you,
focus
it's me.
on
Just do the typical breakup
it.
speech. It's not you, it's me.
Yeah, there you go. But just be honest about it. You know what I mean? And like if they take it personal, that's it's not your intent to make it personal. You know, fair enough. That's fair.
Yeah. And Sammy B, that's the same person I had to I'm lucky, I guess, Cass, in the way that I guess the people who were mods on my stream, one just didn't watch my streams ever. Like he supported me for the first 3 months on Twitch, but I think he's one of those people that only watches small streamers. So once I started gaining traction and views and stuff, he's and like I was like, you know what, he hasn't been around for a while. I'm just gonna unmod him. He can message me,
Hmm.
but I'm sure him and I can come to the same agreement. Another streamer that was a mod to me, I consider I did consider him almost like a pretty good friend, but he got upset by one of my comments. He unmodded himself, and he hasn't been around since. So it was and luckily he just did it himself, so it was good. But yeah, if I had to do that circumstance, it would have been a tough conversation. I could tell. Is there anyone else I unmodded? And maybe just other people that just didn't want to run my streams anymore. But yeah,
I've had,
I've got seven.
but I've had that exact conversation, Cass. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, go for
Like
it.
I messaged someone and said, I noticed you haven't been around as often. Um, Basically, I prefer my mods to be there more often than not. Um, it's a specific, just be honest about your reasonings. Don't try to hide it. Don't try to sugarcoat it. Don't try, because here's the thing. They're basically, when they're your mod, they're working for you in a way, right? They're working in service of you, right? And so you need to be able to be honest with them and tell them the truth about like why you're unmodding them or demodding them. And you can even do it like, and you can even like couch it with like, you know, you're still welcome to come in. This isn't like, I'm not asking you to be here more often. I'm not asking you to like, sacrifice time in order to do it. It's just that, you know, I, I need my mods to be there more often than not to be able to help me out, things like that, right?
Mm.
And just have honest conversations with them, you know. And if they take it personally, or if they attach some kind of identity or value to being a mod, that's not your issue, you
Well,
know.
like my only thing I would like to add to that is like I'm one of those people that's like it's bad. Like this is like the worst mentality I have. Do not copy my work ethic. But like I'm the kind of guy that does everything himself. So like if my mods don't show up, I'm just like, look, I don't take it personally. Some people are busy. I remember I'm in a weird schedule. I'm like 8 p.m. Australian night time, and then I go to like the AMs of USA. So like I have to get like I guess a split shift where like I've got Australian people or people who are away from Europe that are awake when I start my stream, and then people who can take over a bit later. Um, so like some like Broccoli and Jarvis are awake when I start my stream, and then like later in the night Prisma can take over, or Joseph True if he's there, or Sharky's in my streams all the time, so you can just do basic stuff. But yeah, it's like I don't know, just Cass. Seems like you just gotta like get the balls in, man. Just do some martial arts and just go ready to fight
and
someone.
also and also in the future, it's setting expectations for your mods, letting them know what you expect from them.
Yeah.
if they're going to be a mod, right?
Mm.
Just be, just because I did that when I made Sienna a mod in my channel, because Mocha was pretty much the only mod I had for a while. Is when I had the conversation with Sienna, I
Noise
basically
killer Legs,
said,
have a good day.
these are the things that, these are the rules, these are the behaviors that we accept, the ones we don't accept. This is kind of what, when it comes to shout outs, this is what we do, et cetera, et cetera. And then mentioning, like, just make sure that there's communication between us. If you can't make it, let me know. Um, if you don't think you can do it anymore, just let me know. Things like that, right?
Mm.
So treat don't don't give mod out as a reward. I think it's a big thing. Like, being a mod is not a reward. Being a mod is a new responsibility.
Yeah.
And you want to give it to people that can take that responsibility and use it. You know what I mean? And actually put it to use, you know? Um, because they're no longer just a viewer. They're no
Oh,
longer just a viewer that pops in whenever they can, makes a joke, and that's it, right?
I like to
Now they
add,
have, yeah, go ahead.
don't be a mod and then become a streamer and then stream at the same time when you used to be modding that channel, and not tell the
Yeah.
person, oh, by the way, I quit because I'm streaming. That is a dog act.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And absolutely, Melendor. My my Discord DMs are open to anyone. If you ever have any questions or anything.
Um,
I don't know about Fox, but Fox, I've messaged him and he's like, just leave me the fuck alone. I'm busy.
yeah, it's like go fuck yourself at work. What did you say, Kai, about that Super Pretzel Punch shirt? Oh, I love. Hold on, let me just get this merch out. What's
Which
this?
one? Which one? This is actually a tank top, or you mean this one? My wife bought me this, but
There it is, right there. There's my pretzel top. Boom, right there, baby.
oh, they're
Let's
both
go.
fire. Thank you. Oh shit, plugging.
Oh wait, I think.
Um,
Yeah.
what about people who mod while streaming? Yeah. Don't. Yeah. If you're gonna be a mod, you need to be a mod. You know what I mean? If you get that sword, that's your job, so to speak. You know what I mean? Um, Getting that sword means that while that stream is live, you have an obligation other than to just watch. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you have to be there all the time. It doesn't mean you have to be there the entirety of the length. That's something that you and the streamer talk about. You know what I mean? And that's where expectations and setting expectations, boundaries, rules, and stuff like that is important, right? Um, but yeah,
Um.
I know what you're talking about, Boca, but yes.
Yeah. And Jewish said they mod another channel while they stream. Yeah. We there's an example. We won't name names. Um. But yeah, I could message you if you want to find out Duo who. Um. But yeah, like and if you can't mod anymore, just say, "Oh, I can't mod anymore." It's not that hard. It's just this goes
Mm-hmm.
back down to the day. People just can't say yes or no to people properly. Um.
Yeah, exactly.
What was I gonna say? Um. Did I miss anything? Oh.
No.
No. I think we're good. But yeah, I'm a bit like
Okay.
you. I'm would be more curious than anything. Yeah, I'll let you know, Gio, if you want to know. Um. But yeah, like, look, I don't put that much pressure on my mods because I'm kind of like what Jewish said, that I do everything myself. If they can help, they can help. That's awesome. Um, I just kind of like need a spare brain because my brain's just so scattered all the time. Um, but yeah, like they're important. It's a job, and like at the end of the day, like if I got to a level where I was fucking making big bucks, I would pay my mods
Mm-hmm.
because it's gonna get crazy. And like even Prisma said something, because Prisma, one of my mods, he mods for a partnered Overwatch streamer, and he says that chat is insane. And he says that my stream is like, despite how many sometimes people come by, um, you have a brand for your puppet with yourself. Absolutely, check out the new Valhalla trailer. It looks awesome. Um, it's he says that like my channel's pretty well behaved. That everyone's pretty nice for despite me being such a dog person sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
But all right. Is there any more questions, feedback, or anything? I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know that It was a little scatterbrained. Again, this is episode 0, more of a
Yeah.
test than anything. But
we got it to
we'll
work.
get better. We'll get better. I promise.
Yeah. Please don't leave us. Don't unsubscribe.
Please don't leave us.
Please.
Yes.
This is entertaining. Oh, cool. Thanks, Kai. I really appreciate that. What did you
that
like? People who liked it, right? Can you just, is there something specific you really enjoyed about it? That's the main thing. Like I like people who say it's good and all, but like there's like an aspect of it that you really enjoyed. Fuck you both.
Fuck you too, Poppy.
That's I'll kiss you in the cheek. I appreciate it. Thanks for the follow there, Duke Llama #1. Shit podcast. Fuck shit podcast. Yeah, it's fair enough. I don't blame you. It was a bit average. I love how honest it has been. Whew. If you want honesty, go follow my channel. There's no fucking dishonesty. Looks like Sax. Easy way to make sure it's always solid is know the topic beforehand and have a list of topics. We do have a list actually, Sax.
We did. Yep.
Enjoyed it quite a lot. Oh, thank you, Starman. Appreciate it. Oh, we're in your channel? Oh yeah, shit. I forgot that.
Duo, you said 3 hours is long for a podcast. So when did we actually end the podcast? Because we entered like Q&A feedback.
Yeah, Q&A is like not really part of it, I guess.
Yeah, it kind of ended when we were done talking about fandoms. That was what, like an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Hour and 45?
Duke Llama, thanks for the follow. So how'd you find this channel? Were you just clicking through a podcast, or do you know me or Pretzel somehow? Do you recognize the name?
You're both my favorite 2 streamers. I'd probably enjoy it if you just sat there and screamed. Oh, thank you, Starman. You're a sweetie.
Yeah, she is the sweetie.
Just need to change the host.
Randomly.
Oh, shut up, Sax.
Scream the camera randomly. No sweating on this channel. There we go. Was that better? Climate Elk. I haven't seen you in ages. How you doing, dude? What's up, man? Easy then. Just need to change the host and you're good to go. Yeah, just go with the host. Yeah, we do suck.
You guys are really...
yeah,
thank you, Mrs. Lone Wolf. That was one of the things that Fox and I talked about was keeping an eye on chat so that we could answer or bring up.
Yeah. Because
be careful. Yeah, we'll get that better at that, Mocha. Don't worry. I know. I'm going to be starting later.
Poppy? Oh, love Poppy. Poppy's a fantastic. He's the partner Eric is actually in the chat right now. Duke Llama. He hangs out here often. I really enjoyed it because you got topics you guys got into. You guys are really easy to have conversation. I also really like you incorporate chat into as well. Yeah. Well, that was the thing. Like, because sometimes when you're talking, someone in the audience is like, but, like they got something actual really good to add, and you're just like, fuck. I wish I could just heard that. So yeah, I did want to do that. You just need to be careful of the time, because you come to stream time now. Oh yeah, shit, Pretzel, are you about to stream now?
It's fine.
Because I was gonna say I'll raid straight into you. Like if you, I'm happy because I feel awkward now just to play games and right now because I feel like we're conversing now.
No big deal. It's fine.
It's fine.
No big deal.
Yeah. So when's this coming to Spotify? Oh shit. I don't know how to do that. Oh, Pretzel. What I was going to... This VOD will be on Pretzel's YouTube channel as well, if you want.
Yeah, I'll post it on there.
Yeah, so that way anyone can miss it. I can split it into like the actual podcast and then the actual Q&A afterwards as well.
Yeah, we'll split it up, and that'll give us an idea of like, as I said, we're still in the process of learning. We're learning while doing, so we'll clean it up. We'll make sure segments are cleaned up and.
Yeah, and like I wanted like a nice intro saying like Chilidogcast where we do this and this and this, and this is my host Pretzel, this is me, yada yada yada, stuff like that. Like it would be like more like podcast like. Yeah. Come Elk, I'm just doing the cleaning. Fuck yeah! Thanks for coming back, man. I know you've been MMA for a little bit, but I appreciate coming back. Hope life's been better for you. I hope everything's been going good. Duke's a legit dude, cool guy. All right, sick. I posted a picture of Discord, Fox. Even Denver was listening. Oh, I love that. Your dog's the cutest dog. Just want to get paid on Tuesday. Do you stream Pretzel? Do you stream Pretzel?
No, I don't.
What retro games are you playing this now?
Oh, fuck you. Retro games like Mummy Remastered.
Yeah, it came out 2 years ago. I'm just being strategic. I can't wait to play Devil May Cry because I'm going to do those retro as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome that you guys go into topics that most don't want to talk about, but Mrs. Lone, that's the reason why this podcast was born. We're just sick of people just talking about hype. It's just like these are important questions in the industry. Thanks, Kyle. I appreciate it. I can't wait to actually be like I can't wait till I'm actually like go. Yeah, this is a sick podcast. I
Mhm.
love that you're both passionate about what you guys discuss. Thank you, Sienna. Also, love to Mocha. Just thank you, Mocha. Absolutely, big love to Mokes. I put
Mhm.
yeah, duo. Absolutely, I'd put Medi on retro as well. It's smart. Even if they played, absolutely agree with you there, duo. I'd only put the original category if it was like day one when I played it. But when you play it, absolutely put it retro. I like how your topics aren't safe. Exactly, Sammy B. It's boring. It's boring talking about. It's boring being the same flamingo. Oh 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 oh.
Well, so like, notice we didn't talk about Gamescom really, because like, what the fuck is there to talk about
It's
that,
shit. There you go.
right?
Gamescom. It's shit. Done.
Yeah, like, and like I could go through Kotaku, IGN, and all that shit, and it's like I'd say 90% of it is just not interesting. It's just all speculative bullshit. You know what
Yeah,
I
who
mean?
cares?
Like, who cares? Like, there's actual substantive information and so substantive topics that are worth talking about. They're just kind of hidden in there and like hidden amongst hypes and like cinematic trailers and bullshit like that.
Sax, he just donated $5. I appreciate that. He wrote sex, sex, sax, sex, sax, sex. Have you heard this song "Sex Sax" by Bart B. Moore? No, no. Who's it by? Drop the Line with the Bart B. Moore remix. It was one of my favorite songs. So thanks for giving that nostalgia back to my 2011 clubbing days at Apple Nightclub. Pretzel, because this happened during the podcast, I'm more than happy to give you $2.50.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
All right.
it's all for you.
All right. Well, it's
Put it towards the house.
all right. I will. Yeah, I can't wait to get a proper fucking room.
I am gonna head out though because I have got to pee
Yeah.
and start up stream in like 25 minutes.
Do you,
I don't stream though, by the way. I don't stream.
Pretzel, I'm serious. Do
Uh,
you want to start your stream now and I'll raid you right now? Because I was going to end the stream now.
yeah, give me like 10, 15 minutes.
All right. I'll just
All right.
talk to everybody.
All right, bye.